Hey, what's up, fam? Kurt with Caribeque. So I'm back at you with another struggle meal. Today, we're going to be doing cheeseburger macaroni in a crock pot. So easy, so tasty. Let's go do this. The ingredients for this recipe are super simple. You have 1 pound of ground beef from Felton Angus beef. I have about 1/4 of an onion cut up. We're going to be using 2 tablespoons of Caribeque big and bold beef. We have 1 box of Kraft macaroni and cheese, ½ cup of milk, 6 cups of water, 6 tablespoons of butter, and just so we can make it extra, we're gonna add 1 cup of plain Elba macaroni to that mac and cheese. Let's get over to the stove. Okay, now that our cast iron skillet's nice and warmed up, let's go ahead and add our onions. We're gonna let those get nice and translucent before we add our 1 pound of beef. And we're gonna let this brown. You don't wanna cook it all the way through. Just let it brown. And of course, we can't forget our big and bold beef. Once this gets nice and just translucently brown, the onions are translucent and the brown beef is a little bit brown, we're gonna go ahead and move over to our crock pot set. Now for the crock pot section, for the mac and cheese, we're gonna go ahead and spray it down once again so we have less stuff sticking. Gonna go ahead and take that box of Kraft macaroni and cheese, pull out the packet, add the noodles, and we're gonna fortify it with the extra 1.5 cups of noodles, Elba macaroni that I added. We're gonna go ahead and add our 6 cups. I say 6, let's go ahead and start with 3 and see how this looks in a couple hours. Go ahead and add your ½ cup of milk and your 6 tablespoons of butter. Stir that up all together. Now you want to add this packet of mac and cheese. Only half. Reserve the other half for the end of our cook. Go ahead and stir this thoroughly, getting everything off the side, and put your crock pot on high for about an hour, checking it at about the 30-minute mark. So here's what we look like after an hour of just the mac and cheese cooking. I added the rest of the cheese pack. We're gonna go ahead and take our crumbled ground beef, the pound of it, add it into the mac, stir, get everything nice and incorporated so it's nice and even, so one person doesn't have all mac and cheese and one person doesn't have all ground beef. We're gonna go ahead and let this go for another, let's say, hour on low. I literally took 2 handfuls of shredded cheddar cheese. I'm gonna add 1 handful on top and save the last handful to stir it all in. We'll be back. So here's what our cheesy mac and cheese looks like after an hour and a half. Adding the ground beef after we did the macaroni and cheese. Looks really good. Let's do a final plating and we'll be right back. There we have it. Caribeque slow cooker cheeseburger mac and cheese. Super cheesy, super tasty, and I think your kids will enjoy it, and so will you. Like, comment below, let us know what you think. We're gonna continue to make these struggle meals because we're all in this together. Kurt with Caribeque, out.